Hi, I'm Frank. I'm sitting here with Juan and Jan. Huan Vu is the director of the movie De Farbe, who just played here at a film festival. Juan, could you give a quick introduction who you are and what your movie is about?
Yes, my name is Huan Vu. I'm from Germany. Studied at the Hochschule der Medien. It's a University of Media in Stuttgart, where I met Jan. And we both decided to make an adaptation of The Color Out of Space, which is one of the most famous and we think the best story by H.P. Lovecraft.
And how did you how were you introduced to Lovecraft? Also by Jan?
Yes, I was introduced to Lovecraft stories by Jan. He gave me the books. He's a big fan, and so one day I read the story and we talked about what should we try as a final exams movie, as a final exams project, and there was the idea to make it. And it was too big for us, for the university, so we decided to study, to complete the studies, and afterwards make the film on our own, with our own money. And it took us 3 years to make it.
And for the people who don't know for the people who don't know the Lovecraft story, could you tell the viewers a little bit about what the movie is about?
So I'll give it to the expert.
Yes, The Color Out of Space is about a meteor crashing down on a farmland, and inside this meteor there's this kind of color from the outside of our space, from the outside of our universe. A color that's not in our own color scheme, and this kind of living color, it flows into the ground, into the water, and infests all the living things around there, and also the people on the farmlands, and slowly starts to control them, and in the end to consume them.
Yeah, what we liked about the story is that you have a creature that is not evil. You don't even know if it has a brain that it could think about. It just lives and nurtures itself and spreads, and that's fascinating for me. It's like nature. It's not evil. It's not an evil creature. It's just behaving like we do. Yeah.
Just trying to survive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The thing about Lovecraft is when making a Lovecraft adaptation, you have to try to catch the atmosphere that he's creating in his stories. Wasn't it hard to catch that?
It wasn't that hard, but we saw other Lovecraft films, and most of them trying to approach Lovecraft by the splatter gore way. But that's not Lovecraft, you know. If you have read the stories, it's more psychological, it's more unexplainable things and dark shadow. And we thought, yeah, we should try to make a film that is really like Lovecraft would like it, perhaps. I don't know what he would say to the film.
And there are, of course, a lot of Lovecraft movies around, a lot of splatter Lovecraft movies, but if you could name a Lovecraft movie that's besides your own movie, of course, that you like, what movies do you like from Lovecraft?
Yeah, there's the HBLHS in America. That's a group of Lovecraft fans and also live role players, and they made a film in 2007. That was at the point where we wrote the screenplay of our film, and they made. No, it was afterwards. After the film got out, we wrote the screenplay. It was The Call of Cthulhu, and they have a more historic approach to Lovecraftian movies. They try to make the film to look as if it was shot 2 or 3 years after the story was written. So it's in the style of a silent movie, and that was really a big success for them. A really nice adaptation, and yeah, we loved it. So, and we thought, okay, it's possible. Yeah. And there's an audience out there that would like to see such a film.
Yeah, and the movie is shot.
I really like Dagon. It was a contemporary adaptation by Stuart Gordon, but I think it was very faithful to the original material. Maybe except for the ending, or for the last act right before the ending.
Yeah,
but it was. Really well made.
Yeah,
for the budget, and it was a small production from Spain. It was really good.
and your movie is shot almost entirely in black and white. Were you inspired by the Lovecraft Society to do it in black and white, or only because of the story, or why did you choose this?
Yeah, it's because of the story. Because we thought about how could we translate this idea into a film, and there are other films that are adaptations of The Color of Space, and no one had this approach. And we thought about why not? This is we initially really had the idea very fast. So that was the only way I think I would, if we wouldn't have had this idea, we would have said no, not possible. And there was some black and white films at that point that were quite interesting. A French film, what was the name? A science fiction film. It's also black and white.
Renaissance?
Renaissance,
yeah.
yes. I like that. And Sin City as well. So, yeah.
And what will you be doing in the future with movie-wise?
Yeah, it's not. We don't know right now, but I started to collect some ideas, and right now I'm writing a treatment, and it's also Lovecraftian. It's not a direct adaptation of one particular story, but it's based on some concepts of Lovecraft.
Okay.
But we don't know if we can pull it off because it's a huge story,
So
much bigger story.
maybe again a Lovecraft movie.
Maybe.
We have several ideas, and there's one Lovecraft idea as well.
Yeah. And if you could pick a story of Lovecraft with all the budget you can imagine, what story would you like to film?
Yeah, I think At the Mountains of Madness. Yeah, I think that's the story that everyone would love to see.
Yeah.
And yeah, if there's a way, I don't know how to do it, but if you say with all the budget I can imagine.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the story.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Do you